Hi everyone, it's Christy and welcome to cycle day 4. Dun, dun. Where do I begin? I was so looking forward to testing on Saturday and I just didn't make it. Didn't make it because that bitch AF said no. AF came on Friday and so yeah, what's the point of testing? I was so convinced last cycle that I was pregnant, or I don't know how to explain it. I've never had that feeling before. I don't know. My brain is so scattered right now that I don't even know that I'm making sense to you at all. I don't even know that you're going to bother watching the rest of this video, but I'll have a go and we'll see how we go. So I ovulated on cycle day 20, and I'll show you my chart. So I got 2 positive OPKs, and then on the second day that it was positive, that's when apparently fertility friend said that I ovulated, which is fine. That was on cycle day 20, and that's my earliest so far since going off the pill. So it's slowly getting to a lesser cycle day, if that makes sense. I'm sorry. So that's great. And then my temperature spiked. Awesome. My luteal phases are 12 or 11 to 12 days, which is kind of on the short side. But this cycle, my luteal phase was 14 days. Go figure. What the hell is that? You know, I'm under the impression that your luteal phase doesn't change. So that's just the one thing that I can be 100% sure on that won't change. That, you know, if I'm from 12 days, I'm 12 days, and then that's it. It can't be 12 days this month, and then 14 days the next month, and then whatever the next month. That's not what it's meant to be like. You know, you can ovulate different days sometimes, but I thought the luteal phase was meant to be the same length of time. So that really threw me off because I hit 12 days. My temperature had not dropped. Well, it did kind of drop, but then it went back up at 1, 2, 3, 8. So it dropped a little bit at 8. Not a lot. Like, it was still above the cover line. That's the second drop there. That's at 8. And that one is at 14. So 8 DPO. I'm like, oh, no, that's fine. All good. Hooray. And then it stayed up. And then on 12 DPO, I would expect it to drop, or 11 DPO expect it to drop, and then AF would arrive that day or the day after, but it didn't, and I got excited. Not only did I get excited, I felt different. I felt so different. Like nothing I'd ever felt like before. My boobs were sore, my nipples were sensitive. I felt this almost like a twinging kind of like butterflies in my stomach, lower abdomen kind of area, and I felt it all the time starting from about 4 DPO. It was like this something was there, and it was not bothering me, but there was just something there that was not there before, like a feeling that was there. And yeah, and I mean, I was a little bit more tired than normal, but not like I wouldn't call it exhausted or anything like that. I started getting weird kind of, how can I put it? Like foods that I would normally love, I would eat and then not be that I wouldn't feel that same way towards foods that I love. I wrote down some other things here. Sorry. I lost my appetite pretty much. And I looked online and I thought, you know, pregnant women had cravings, but apparently early on in pregnancy you can lose your appetite because hormones are changing and going all crazy. So I don't know if that's related. I don't know if I just made up all these symptoms in my head, but it really upset me. And then at 14 DPO, I woke up and the symptoms were gone, like magic. Just like that, everything's disappeared. Boobs feel normal. I went and had a shower that morning, then my temperature dropped, and I'm like, oh my god, my boobs feel normal. And I'm like, this is not a good sign. So I was like jumping up and down in the shower to see whether I still had some sort of sensitivity or anything. How stupid is that? So anyway, yeah, on 14-day period, my temperature went down, and then the day after I got AF. AF has been really weird. AF has been dark, like dark red to brownish color, and it lasted for a day and a half. First day was just kind of like a normal kind of flow, and then the day after was like light, and then that was it. What is that? I used to have like 4 or 5 days worth of AF, and these days it's just all over the place, and I'm frustrated and angry and kind of pissed off because things aren't going my way, and I don't understand, and I didn't have any warning signs that AF was about to come. I had no cramping. Like, I had cramping, but like that mild sort of cramping that, you know, I might get throughout the early on in the cycle. It has nothing to do with AF specifically. So that just put me off. I'm really upset about it. Like, I'm okay now, but I wasn't really upset about it, but I was upset. Scott was excited, and then when I told him that, oh, you know, when I'm pregnant, I got my period, he just looked at me, and his face was just like disappointment. He looked sad, and I was sad because I felt like, not that it was my fault, but kind of like it was. The day before AF, I went to the grocery store and I picked up my first ever pregnancy test. Like, I do have internet cheapies that came with, I've got these ones that I got when I bought ovulation tests. Actually, I got heaps of these. But I wanted to get like a really good one. I wanted to get one that was like definitely not like, oh, is it an evap line, or is it like a really, can I see that? And my eyes playing tricks on me? I wanted to get like, you know what, if I'm gonna find out that I'm pregnant, I want it to say you're pregnant or you're not pregnant. I don't want to be stuffing around. So I went and bought this. It's the digital one by Clear Blue, and it says, like, it actually says pregnant or not pregnant on the screen. And then it'll say if you are, how many weeks along since conception. So obviously I was so excited to buy this, but I didn't get a chance to use it. So anyway, I've just been having a little bit of a pity party. I don't really know what else to say. I'm just not really happy about anything right now. So anyway, yeah, cycle day 4 again. So this is now the 7th cycle of trying to conceive, and maybe the 8th off the pill. That seems like a really long time. I can't remember. I don't remember anything these days. Yeah, no, I'm right. Yeah, 7th cycle of trying to conceive, and 8th cycle off the pill. So as far as regulation goes, I don't really feel like my cycles are back to normal, if I can say that. You know, 40-day cycles or 35-day cycles is not what I used to have before the pill. So I'm a bit disappointed about that it's been so long. It's been 8 months or 8 cycles, and things have not sort of settled down for me. I went to a doctor recently and I sort of brought it up again because I saw a different doctor, and I thought I should just mention it again, that I've been trying, and how long should I wait before coming to see you for some test or something or other. And she said, look, most people your age, I'm 25, Scott's 26, most people your age will fall pregnant within 6 months. And I'm like, oh, joy. So now I'm one of those people that doesn't, you know, boo. And she's like, just try it for another 3 months, and then if nothing happens, come back. So 3 months to go. So we're now in February, March. So probably 3 more months will take me to 1 year of going off the pill, and that'll be in May. So hopefully I can come back here and be excited and be like, woo, BFP. That would be awesome. But anyway, I seriously thought I was pregnant. I seriously still think that I was pregnant. I don't know if that's considered like a really early miscarriage or a chemical pregnancy or whatever, but then I get put off because AF was like dark and non-existent, kind of. I'm so confused. Anyway, I just need a break. I need a break from thinking about all TTC. I'm excited, I'm happy, and I don't want to leave YouTube. I don't want to stop making videos. I really enjoy doing this. But I'm just not very happy right now about anything to do with TTC. So, yeah, okay. On a different note, if you haven't checked out my other channel, I'll put a link to it in the down bar and you can check it out. I just put a video up there earlier today. Did a get ready with me. I don't know if you've seen it before. Like, you just put your makeup on and you make it go fast forward, and then it's like you're getting ready with me. Yay! And on a happier note, Scott and I have decided to buy a cat. I'm really excited. I'm so excited. I just feel like I need something like that. I need something that's going to follow me around the house and love me unconditionally. I'd feel a lot better if we had a cat. So, anyway, I'll update you on that next time. We'll see how we're going with it. We might have to be put on a waiting list for it. We want to get a specific breed, and there's all sorts of other things that we need to consider. So once we get that organised, I will let you know. Okay. Oh, and congratulations to Kimmy. She gave birth to her beautiful little girl recently. I don't know exactly which day, a few days ago or something like that. Congratulations. Her beautiful little girl, they named her Emma Charlotte. And I'll put the link below because she's put a video of or some photos, like a slideshow of her new little girl. So congratulations, Kimmy. And congratulations to anyone else who has received their big fat positives, and baby dust to the rest of us who are still waiting. Love you all, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.